girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their
Hello. Yep. But is it me or there is no music? What the hell? Oh no, okay, there is. Wait. Why is there not here? Yep. Okay. Live stream here. Hello everyone, hello. Up. Are we good? No, of course we are not. I need to do this. Up. And then I can do this. Yopla! Hello everyone, welcome to the stream, welcome back. Welcome Tintalon, 9 Second, Abyssal Melody, Kenneth, and Builder's Mark. It's been a long time, welcome back. And Bravery God, of course. Welcome everyone. Thank you for the cupcake. So what did you say? Not for a long time now. Still have to unbox my NYB printer sitting in my garage for a couple of months. Just not been motivated, I don't need any more toys. Yeah, I understand. And also you need stuff to print. You don't print just randomly like that. Up. Before we start, I need to do this. Up. Give me a sec. Wow. So, I'm still printing this. I'm gonna show you. Hopla. I'm almost done. Technically, I have all the parts, but this one, so the one on the screen right now, here, I don't like the quality at all. I will explain you why. So, for those who don't know, I had a lot of issue. Yep, I dodged all the cupcake now. I can feel it without even seeing it. I can feel it. Oh fuck! Oh, this one I took in. Hopla. Hopla. Hop. Okay. I took one. It's okay. What did I say? Yes. For those who didn't know, basically, I printed the whole engine and then realized that it was PA12 and not PA6. And PA12 CF instead of PA6 GF. Anyway, so I reprinted it in PA6 GF. Now I have 3 engines, by the way. Except mid-print of this part, it got stuck. So annoying, but shit happened. I tried to unclog the nozzle. Impossible to unclog. So it was the nozzle fetus. I don't know if there is any way to pronounce that good. It's PHAETUS. It's a nozzle, hardened nozzle for composite material, this kind of thing. Impossible to unclog. The little how do you say, the little needle to unclog, the cord pull, several cord pull. Every time you can see that there is a bit of carbon at the end. Okay, so I decide to take it out, hit it with a heat gun, try to unclog every other. Impossible. It's clogged. It's dead. Then I break it. I decide to cut it. And I see I should have kept the nozzle. Maybe I leave it somewhere. Basically, the carbon fiber got stuck in the nozzle and formed a little rock. It would have been in any way. It would have been possible to unclog it. It was so hard, even broken. I couldn't push it like out. I couldn't scrape it out. It was just a hard rock, and that's it. I don't guess I figure out our conversation. I missed what he said in VOD. So basically, as I said, I was supposed to print this one in PA6. There was a whole adventure with me not finding PA6. And I finally found some PA6. So, I'm now facing the problem that I don't have any hardened nozzle anymore. And I cannot print carbon fiber if I don't have hardened nozzle. So, the only hardened nozzle that I found was a 0.6 millimeters or a 0.8 millimeter. Since I want to get as close as possible to the 0.4, I decide to go with the 0.6 millimeters. The problem is, when I printed, I had this defect. Yep. Maybe if I turn on the camera, it's gonna work better. It's coming. Okay. So I had this defect. I don't know if you can see properly. Up. The kind of little ringing there. You can see. And it doesn't look too bad, but I can assure you that in reality, it looks very rough. And it really doesn't look good. There's a lot of ringing like that. And it's not ringing. And I couldn't really figure out what was the issue. So I spent my whole morning trying to set up the extrusion. Because the problem is my setup for the GF was, of course, made for 0.4 nozzle. Can I don't know if we can see. Not much. There is. I would need more lights. Up here we can see. And so I took the whole morning spending, like trying to increase the flow, reduce the flow, of course, this kind of thing. Nothing. So basically, this one is to scrap. Thankfully, the whole mechanism here. Same thing. I don't know if you will see, but basically, you can kind of see inside here. You can kind of see that there is some ringing there. This kind of issue. This thing, not much of an issue. It still rotates, and the top surface are clean, so I can use the parts. The other one I cannot use. And basically, the only solution that how long been drawing and printing a lot. It's been drying for a long time, and I know that it wasn't a drying issue. Also because this part is PA6 GF, so the same material but in gray. And look how clean this is. And this was printed with the old 0.4 nozzle before it broke, of course. And look how clean it is. So it wasn't just in my preset or in my drawing. And basically, to reduce the wall speed, I also tried to reduce the speed, and it was already very slow. So most likely over extruding them on black. That's what I thought at first. So I reduced it. I reduced it a lot, the extrusion. Basically, the Instrogic PA6 CF needed a very low flow rate to be right. Don't worry, my flow rate was very low. I will... Okay, let me show you. I will check. And I found a solution. Somewhat. Maybe it's gonna be a disappointing one, but... So, PA6 GF. Here is my preset. Yep, like this one. My volumetric speed, sorry, is 6.5, which is already very low. To be fair, it's already very low. My base one, this is for the 0.4 nozzle. I reduced it to 3 millimeters. 3 millimeter cube per second, which is like very, very even lower. And also my extrusion multiplier 1.05. Since it's not the same nozzle, I can tweak it. I took it down. And I also took it up to try. Nothing really changed. The thing that did change is just modifying the... Then you found out your belts were super loose, not even. And the thing is, I knew that it wasn't just a problem with the belts, because it printed perfectly before, like on the gray here, it printed perfectly. Like all of a sudden the belt becoming shitty. Like it's a possibility. But I don't know. It didn't sound quite right. So what I did is that I changed the layer 8. That's it. So I tried different layer 8. Up, you can see this one with the 0.6 nozzle. The presetting are 15, 20, 25 and 32. And I tried at first at 15, then I tried at 20, nothing. And then I tried at 32. I think I'm at 32 right now. 32. And it seemed very clean. In the printer right now, it seemed very clean. So the problem was the layer 8. That's it. That's a shitty answer. But that's the thing. That's it. That's boring. And yet, here it is. So hopefully tomorrow, I will have the last part of the engine ready to be fixed. Ready to be assembled for the final version. But before this, since I printed the whole engine in PA12 thinking that it was PA6, I now have a somewhat complete engine. Not fully complete, because I just missed this rotor. This one. And so, we are gonna print the rotor now in PA12. Everything is set up. The thing is that I have an engineering plate, bamboo engineering plate, which is very bad. Not gonna lie, it's bad. It doesn't stick. And so I need to modify it a bit. I have my PA12 ready here. I like to be a fine, to be fair, 20 standard is okay. I just want to put some honeycomb in it because it's cute, and I want to increase a bit the flow. I'm going a bit randomly up. I want to reduce the speed a bit, increase the temperature of the bed mostly. Up, 80, 80, and let's see. So that's it. That was the layer height. Now, what does this look like? I don't like that in bamboo, it automatically takes filaments. I don't know if there is a way to put line type as the default. Because it's so annoying to have this. Wait. Am I stupid? What the preference now? Preference. Maybe there is a way. 3D setting, no. No. I don't know. First, I want this. No, I cannot set this. Display overview, no. Toolbar, no. Well, I don't know, but it's annoying because every time I'm on filament, but I don't care about the filaments. On the line type, up, and I'm just gonna modify the orientation of the infill to have it at 0, like this. My close friend Buffercore 1L, I've been trying to get him to get a machine for age now, but he's finding it's super noisy on the axis back and forth. You might be a tiny single screw that become looser or a belt that had become under tension. To be fair, yeah, because the Core 1 is very quiet on the XY axis. I have some... the Z axis is quite loud when it go all the way down or all the way up. Otherwise, the printer itself is quite... Like, the axes especially are very quiet. So there must be a thing with the tension or something loose. Up. And we are shipping this. Tack. I also put the PA in the AMS, which is, don't do that. Don't put your PA12 CF in the AMS. I was just lazy, but don't do that. Never do this. Hopla. And then we will see. Okay. He himself think it might be the motor, but I doubt myself. I doubt. I mean, do what I said, not what I do. Exactly. I doubt, to be fair. I don't know. It could be, but I don't know. Especially if it's brand new. Okay, I'm just gonna clean the paint here, and then I'm gonna show you what Angel did. Because I worked a tiny bit on the model, but mostly Angel did it. Up. Like this. Which one? Chainmail. Here. The black is going there. Model air. Model air. Game air. Game air. Model color. True metallic. Purple. True metallic. Copper. Game air. Model color white. And game air red. No, I have model color too. Express color. And no, express color is going there. And then model color. Okay. So, tack. Let me show you. You want a 5 centimeters thick granite slab for dampening already as a concrete slab. I feel like he's going way overkill. Yeah, if you have a concrete slab, it's useless to put on top of that a granite. I mean, that depends on the weight of the thing. 3 centimeters thick one. 5 centimeters is not common for granite. I mean, 3 centimeters is plenty enough. The gift I made with SUNLU filament, she's in love with it. See, that's the power of the SUNLU filament. That's the power of the printing. So, here's what she did. I already showed you the face last time. And then we started to paint the vest, but she made the pearl effect. You can see the... I'm gonna zoom out a bit so you can see a bit better. The pearl effect is very nice. Pearl effect is very nice. I really like it. Basically, it's a clear coat with glitters in it. Powder. Up. She also did some of the legs, started the boots and this kind of thing. Yeah. Up, yeah. I mean, we can assemble it. And she did some touch up on the skin too, on the edge. Whoopla. I'm not gonna do too much bullshit. But the pearl effect is nice. The shine of it is very nice. I know the coffee brown is very nice. To be fair, coffee brown, I almost prefer... I like it, but I almost prefer the wood... walnut. Walnut brown. No. Wood walnut, I think that's the name. It's a brown, dark brown. But there is a bit of texture since it's a wood. A golden retriever. Did I share it with you? I don't think you did, no. I don't think you did. I was wondering. So, that's it. It's very, very nice. On my side, I did this. I masked the neck of... I started to mask the neck of David, hoping that maybe we would airbrush the fluo, because I'm still not happy about this fluo. To be fair, I'm not even sure that we're gonna do this today. Mostly because it's frustrating me. I mean, I might take out the airbrush because I have to paint the paint also. So I might have to take out the airbrush. Because last time I wish I had space to join Discord. No space for server at the moment. Yeah, we don't have a Discord anyway. And this is the brown that we did last time. Not quite satisfied with the color, but anyway, we're gonna make a, because it's mostly because it's been painted over. That's why. It's all dusty. That's why, because it was in the air cabin while Angel painted the rest with the brush. So there is a bit of dust. Yep. You can see it's very dark. I don't like the fact that it's matte. So we are gonna correct this. I think we're gonna work on that today. Come on. We're gonna basically make another layer of like a wash, basically a shiny wash on top to make it a bit level-like. Level-like. What? Yeah, level-like. My God. Yep. Just paint it all white. Yeah, it's gonna be the black and white version. You need to pay to have the access to the full version. I'm opening the chips. But to be fair, I'm not quite sure how to do this lever effect. And I think we're gonna watch a YouTube video together. Just so we can, just so I can see something. I've only had 3 fruit, and one of them I stole, because the apple was right there on a tree, basically hanging down, all the way almost touching the sidewalk. Sorry for saying it. I won't denounce you, don't worry. Everyone need to check out SUNLU Maker Road, see discount and giveaway. Yeah. Yeah, you can go check. And also the model. The model are actually quite nice. The one made by Maker Road themselves or by directly SUNLU are very nice. I will only watch YouTube video if there are ads. I mean, now it's YouTube, what do you expect? Of course there will be ads. There is always ads on YouTube. And I'm a good citizen, so I don't have an ad block at all. I say this as this is my YouTube. I think it tells you a bit of the state of my YouTube right now. Nothing. Nothing. So, wait a sec. I want to find a good tutorial. They always do it a bit, not really seriously. Maybe this time we should be a bit more serious. Lever, yeah, but this... they all look too bust up. Okay, let's try this one. Realistic lever tutorial. Hopla. Why is there a white thingy at the bottom of my screen? Your manager, thank you, hey everyone, I guess. In this video, I want to share with you a color recipe that I don't need this, your manager here. Now I know
I did a leather tutorial on this.
And Twitch too, just had to watch 3 minutes of ads. Oh yeah, no, Twitch is the worst because Twitch you cannot skip the like, and there's so much ad, and the ad block usually don't work, or like at least YouTube it's easy to skip it. I expect free and skippable ads minimum. To be fair, sometimes I go on YouTube on the app on my phone because I don't use the YouTube app. I use NewPipe, and it's awful. Like first the ads under the video, like it take all the screen, and then in the video, free ads before the video, free ads during, the sponsorship, the ad, like it's fucking annoying. So they do a base coat, okay? Then they spray some different pattern, okay? They do a dry brush. Basically, they do a weathering. It's okay. Thank you. I was expecting a bit more of a... Okay, well, we're gonna go like I always do, meaning freestyle. Oh no, but it's awful. It's awful. I run AdGuard Home on my server. Ah, yes, for the server, yeah. Kill a lot of ads, also on phone, tablet, etc. Currently printing fences for my nephew, rubber toy, horses and pigs. Sorry, I'm missing a lot of message in the chat. Yes. 117 page in 3 days. Well, good luck. Good luck. Especially with a dying laptop. So, I read thesis and was a bit worried for a second. I mean, the texture of it can work for leather. On Twitch, you need something like Taper Monkey or Violent Monkey and scripts in there that block it. Yes, I do have a Taper Monkey, but not. I don't have script for Twitch. Yeah, because usually the blocker don't work. And to be fair, on Twitch usually I watch either with when I'm sub to a channel, so I don't have ads, which is already nice, or I use Twire, which is just like NewPipe but for Twitch. It's a client. It's a client that allow you to watch without ads, and also Twire and NewPipe. The good thing with it is that it also allow you to listen to the video in the background with your phone lock or this kind of thing, which is not the case for the normal app if you are not a paid subscriber or if you don't have YouTube Premium. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a dry brush. We're gonna basically do a dry brush with a lighter brown. That's it. Mostly you see here. It needs to be very light though, because I feel like it can take since there is not much 3D, it can be a bit too much. I mean, thankfully this is underneath it, so it won't be too visible. I rarely watch live stream on the phone. Yeah, but I mean, if you're on the phone, either you'll sub or I use Twire. It works nicely. Okay, the music is nice, but there's no music basically. Like it's just ambient sound. So I'm gonna put what can I put? Hop là. I usually don't like working with phone or tablet, it feels inefficient. Yes, I understand. And also Bravery Girl, also I understand, like having it on the... that's usually how I consume Twitch too. The only thing is that when I'm in office, or even when I'm home, I move a lot. Like when I'm in office, for example, I'm not all the day at my desk. I move to the print room, I move back to the studio here. And so since I move a lot, I basically put all my music and or podcast or whatever on my phone, on my earbuds, and I move with them. So it's easier. Like if I had it on my laptop, it would be annoying to move and. Oh my god! I keep receiving it. Cupcake time. I need to be careful, otherwise I'm gonna take everything. Okay, so base. This is a base brown. Not something. What can I take? Oh, this. This is the perfect leather brown, all red. I think. Oh no, but it needs to be lighter. I mean, it is lighter though. It is lighter. I think we can do something with this. Otherwise, flat brown. Yeah, because it's just... they're all flat. What about the red brown? Okay, we're gonna use the Earl bread. Earl bread. Yeah, exactly. The SUNLU SP2 is again on sale. It's not discontinued and you are clearing the warehouse, right? I don't remember. I'm not aware of all the movement of the product that they are doing. So I can't answer clearly. But I don't think it's discontinued now. I need a third or even fourth one. But I have to save up some bucks for them. I mean, that's the interest of the product, is that you can multiply them. Yeah, mixing. Okay, and then for the dry brush anyway, we just need... tack. So I'm gonna take... which one am I gonna take? One. This one is gonna be nice. A flat one. Up. Then I brush on the paper. Up. Anyway, we're gonna try it here. Like this. Okay. Too wet again. It's a bit too wet. Need to dry a bit more. Trying to see. Trying to see. The thing is, it needs to dry because it's a matte one, so it's a matte one. So it's, for now it looks wet because it is wet, but it's not glossy. It has this glossy effect just because it's wet. So I need to see how it dries. That's good. I think that's good. Wait, I'm just gonna... because the mic is a bit far away from me, so I'm gonna reduce the gate. Like this is gonna be better. Yep. I mean, the paint is really thin, so it's not crazy. Which, to be fair, is a good thing. I think... Huh. I'm hesitating. I'm hesitating to use the airbrush. To do some different spots. Or to continue with the... directly with the brush. I feel like it's gonna take forever like this. I mean, if we do the side like that, for example, it look okay, so... Because the paint is quite light and it blends quite nicely with the base. So I think that it's gonna look okay, yeah. I don't even need to be very careful. Yeah, I don't even need to be very careful. One for my Anycubic S1 Max, 2 for the Core 1 Index. Oh my god, you already got the Index, or maybe even 4. So 1 S4 on one side for normal spool, and 4 on the other side for 2 and 3 kg spool. Yeah, that's also the thing, is that the SP2 is fitting 2 and 3 kg. Which is not the case of the S4. But to be fair, I tried, that's the one that I'm running right now, and that's gonna be the live stream next week. The S4 Pro, the update of the S4. And I love it. S4 was already my favorite dryer. And with the S4 Pro now, it just confirmed the thing. I'm not gonna tell too much because that's gonna be the live stream next week. But it's a nice dryer. Ah, that's good, that's good. I like this texture. Just need to refill my brush quite a lot. Or do I? I don't know. I got washing machine that has a dryer. Maybe I should put like 10 spool inside and run it drying. Yeah. Yeah. I think. I mean, what can happen? Like, if you, to be fair, but you're joking, but like, if you took a heat resistant filament, that depends the technology of your dryer also. You could even send me one so I can take a look at it. I mean, you have to come to next live stream. So far, I'm not gonna lie, I'm backing up a bit on the giving up new product. Mostly because I still have to give, with the giveaway mostly, I still have to give AMS lights and now the maker kit. And it's still not out, so I can, like, I have a lot of gift in waiting, you know. So I'm slowing down a bit. All that clonking sound and split spool would be epic. That's the thing, that depends how you protect your spool. You just pin another heater on it. Yeah, I'm saying this because some dryer are, I don't know exactly what the technology behind here, but basically they catch the condensation. And so they don't eat as much. To be fair, I don't know much about washing machine. But yeah, if you secure your spool, I mean, to be fair, you don't need to secure it. You just need to remove in your dryer. You need to remove the 3 little teeth. And then it just rolls. it just rolls indefinitely like this. That's perfect. Just like when you put a bottle horizontally on the treadmill of the supermarket, you know, and then when the treadmill advances, the bottles stay because it's rolling. Oh la, I'm doing a bit too much here. I'm doing a bit too much. The thing is that this brush doesn't really saturate, so it's a bit complicated to do the dry brush with it. Because you want a brush that saturates a lot with paint, meaning that it will stay dry for a long time. Which is a bit weird because usually you want the opposite. You want a brush that stay very pigmented. But here it's the opposite. I don't want it to be too pigmented, but I want to be able to dry brush for a long time without to dip every 2 seconds in it. I mean, it's already giving a lot of texture. It's already way nicer. And then we're gonna do some bit of highlights here and there. Then we're gonna do a wash, and then we're gonna do a clear coat. All that for a mattress. A bottle horizontally. My god. I know that my pronunciation is not that good, but but come on. Can't wait. Ah, also, yes, the 100 roll. My god, I was too focused on this. The 100 roll. I have some answer. I don't know if you will like it. You can make some content for social media. Short video comparing DIY drying solution with the SUNLU dryer. Like a regular oven, washer, dryer. I have something else to say about this. It's gonna be a bit later. I tried and printed with your TPU again today. I like that it hardly smells while printing, or maybe I just have stuff in it. No, TPU is okay. TPU is okay. Like, especially if you are used to print with ABS, for example. TPU is okay. It doesn't smell too much. Okay, maybe I need to dry my brush a bit. So, the 100 roll. Bottle. No, I don't know how to pronounce it. So you don't get wrong idea. Une bouteille. I guess. So what I checked, yeah, I checked for you for the gift, the 100 fan gift. So it seems like, don't take my word into like with too much seriousness, if that mean anything, because I'm not sure that the communication that I had with my Chinese colleague was 100% clear. I asked several times, they answered me several times the same thing, and so it seems like it's the case, but I will believe it when I will see it. It seems like if you're part of the list of the 100 fan, you will receive 100 spool each one of you. So I don't know if it's 100 kg. I don't know if it's 100 spool of 50 gram. I don't know if it's a full miscommunication with China and me. I don't know. It seems like you're keeping us in suspense, but no matter what you say, we love you. That's my pleasure. So when they are selling the real price for them, it's way lower. So money-wise, it's not bad. I don't know. So technically, you receive 100 spool. You do the same. We don't know what spool you will receive. I don't know. I guess you will have the answer when you will receive it. Please share it with me so I will know too. But I don't know. What? You also don't know if it's 3mm. No. Hello, Mali. So no, I didn't ask which filament, but I guess you will see, and you need to keep me in touch. Also, I have a great news. I've been teasing you some change on the live stream. Now I think I can talk about it because it's quite official. I have teasing you a lot of change on the live stream for a long time now, and there will be some change starting, let's say, mid-October. I don't have a precise date for you, but it's gonna start mid-October. And the first change is that we're gonna switch to 2 streams a week, at least, instead of 1 every 2 weeks and 2 every 2 weeks. Will you have a cat? Is that it? I wish. We had this discussion in the office to have an office cat one time. It never went through, but no. Unfortunately, no. Sorry for being like, don't worry. Do we need to contact some certain place, or did you handle it for us? I sent your information to the person. I will see with them. I will see with them if there is need of something else, or for now I sent your information. So streaming once a week or twice? Twice a week. Basically, there will be a stream on Tuesday and a stream on Thursday. Just like for the paint stream, except sending on Twitch was okay. Yes, it's perfect. So there will be like 2 streams a week. The talk show live stream will be on Thursday, and the paint live stream will be on Tuesday. The thing is that probably that on the talk show will be 1 Thursday every 2 weeks, and the other week it won't be a talk show, it will be a new show. I need to settle some stuff first to see exactly what it's gonna, how I'm gonna do it and etc. But it's gonna be a new show. It's gonna be a bit easier then because we will have more live stream, and also it's gonna be more regular, like every week, same time. It's gonna be easier. And damn, I'm talking cool. Thanks, Nicolas MVP. Remove the H. So hopefully I will keep you in touch for this if I have more info on when you will receive your prize and this kind of thing. I don't know. To be fair, I'm not aware of this giveaway, so I'm not in charge of it, so I don't know. Damn, I must be insufferable to listen to, because I just realized that I keep speaking without saying anything, and I'm slow, and I'm not going to the point. Oh my god, it's because I'm focused on this lever, and then I answer some other question, and then I'm not moving. So, I think it's looking already quite nice. I'm gonna do the light touch up and it's gonna be nice. And then there is a bit of dry brush here and there to do. Like in the middle we didn't do much. At the bottom we didn't do much. And I really don't like this, it's too much. More yap, less paint. New studio, no. I wish, but no. Every week, same time, same paint, same figure. Exactly. Exactly. No, but also the thing is that, for example, the paint live stream will be every week on Tuesday, which make it a bit better because it won't be like 1 week full paint, 1 week less, no paint at all. Like it's gonna be a bit more diluted in the paint, so it's gonna be nice. Thursday, it's still gonna be 8 p.m. So 1 hour live stream like that. Probably same, it's part of the detail that I need to think about. But time for snack, barbecue sandwich, apple slice, and a Death Wish caramel cold brew. Death Wish caramel cold brew? What's a Death Wish caramel cold brew? I mean, caramel cold brew, I understand that it's a coffee with caramel, but the Death Wish? I'm lucky you. Barbecue sandwich, my god. Lucky you. I wish I had that right now. Enjoy your meal. Enjoy your snack. So yeah, I don't know why I'm taking so long. I don't know why I'm teasing you so much with this. But basically, the why all this is because we are gonna have a new person in the team arriving in the 1st of October. And this new person joining us is a video editor. Video editor slash media maker. And so this person will be in charge of mostly editing the live stream. Yep, mostly editing the live stream so we can do video about the live stream. Like best of kind or this kind of thing, like edited video of the live stream. So for example, my yap of 1 hour can be reduced so it's bearable to like a 15-minute video, I don't know. And what's the correlation between this and the live stream? Is that I have some ideas of live stream that I didn't want to waste, if that makes sense. By just making it a live stream and that's it. So it's ideas that I wanted to make content around. So for example, one idea that I had was making interview. And here, at least the interview wouldn't be wasted in just the live stream. It would be a live stream plus a video that is easier to rewatch after. Rather than making just a live stream. Same, I have other video like that. Other stream idea like this. That will be possible with this new video editor, who's supposed to arrive on the 1st of October. So you will see some change in terms of thumbnail. You will see some change in terms of video production. There will be some new video. And maybe, depending on the time of the person, of the motivation of the person, this kind of thing, maybe you will see this person on stream. If they want to participate, if they want to stream, you might see new faces. Wait. I need to clean this more. Just had potato gratin and trying sugar-free Pepsi Mango for... Pepsi Mango? What? Is it Bravery Girl? It is not Bravery Girl. Is it Maki? It is not Maki either. Any update on the new SUNLU manufacturing site? No, I don't have... I know that they are working on it. I don't have much more updates since last time. I didn't really look for updates, to be fair. But no. No. Don't have anything to share for now. But yeah, it's not like it might not sound like a great news for you. It will not change a lot for you. But for me, it will make a huge difference, and hopefully, it will help us make more content around the live stream, grow the live stream bigger, go beyond. So that's nice. Yep. And you will also maybe see some change in the video quality, because the person is a bit, it's an understatement, is better than me for everything video related. So you might see some change in the light, in the camera, this kind of thing. Not that we're gonna have new material, but in the overall setting, we will see. Also, I have an old camscope that I need to try and make working for the stream, because I'm tired of this shitty webcam that have such a bad quality. When I'm in full screen, it's disgusting. Okay, I have a bit more to add here. And then we're gonna do the lights touch up. And we'll see. Is it me? It is you. You don't know it yet, but it is you. Congratulations, you start on the 1st of October. I hope you know how to use Adobe. Congratulations. Can you tell me where to find a file for custom Deadpool controller? Oh my god. I don't know. Tu peux essayer Printable, qui est le site de Prusa pour avoir tous les fichiers 3D. Tu peux essayer Maker Road. Je sais qu'ils ont pas mal de trucs de style. Et j'en sais rien. I don't know. Nicolas, the quality is good. Don't say stuff like that. Oh no, but look at this. Come on. It's literally a potato. Like and look at the color. It's mostly the problem is mostly the color. Like I'm gray. The background is blue. The yellow here is green. Like it's awful. Ah, yeah, it was just a trick to send me some something. Cupcake. Can you tell me where I can find the trash can file? It's not ready. I need to update it. And you know, I even need to print new trash can. So I don't have any time to do it, but I will finish updating the file. When it's finished, I will update it. I will print it and then I will update it. Don't worry. It's a lot of work. It doesn't look like it, but it's a lot of work. Because I'm gonna upload the step too. So I need the thing to be clean. At first I wanted to upload the F3D and make it parametric for people to modify it, take the size they want, and I don't know. I don't know if I have the faith to do it. Or if I'm just gonna give the step. To be fair, I should, because that will be the whole point of the thing, to be modifying to put the size that you want. But I don't know. Timing. Maybe you are grey, getting old. Yeah. Thankfully you're not in the room with me. Because otherwise you will have the smell too. But timing, all about the timing. My god, everybody is reading the cupcake. I need to do something with the cupcake also. And also mostly the new hire will also help me by, for example, taking the thumbnail. Or I don't know, maybe preparing the live stream. It will save me sometimes to prepare some stuff. And so I will finally work on the emotes, work on the channel points, this kind of thing. My god, the tomato too. I didn't even see it now. Where I can watch the amazing interview with an amazing cosplayer. The thing is that I've been edited. Every video are ready, Now it's in the end of my manager in China. I don't know. I don't know when it's gonna be uploaded. I don't know where. I don't know. I could upload them myself on TikTok at that point because. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop there with the dry brush because I already do too much. Like it's taking too much time. I think we're good. I think we're good. I'm gonna add a bit of light, and then we can start doing the code. Your manager is in China. Damn, mine walk around me at work like a bee. I actually know. I have several managers. My manager is Mathieu, that you know. Yep. But I have another manager who was the one who asked me to do the interview. Who's in China? Yeah. Yep. It's different managing. You don't really know which is better, either, don't you? Do you? I mean, no, I don't know. That depends on the personality of the manager. Like following you like a bee, I don't know. I feel like if he does that, it's probably that he's not a very enjoyable one. Okay. I talk too much, and now I can do the highlights. Yep, if I close this properly. Usually, but sometimes when you want to quickly clarify, that's better to be closer. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Okay, I have this one, natto brown. But to be fair, I'm gonna take something more like that or this. No, this is not. This is game. I don't want. Ah, Chiaramatte. That's gonna be the highlight. So, first thing, this one is. It's darker, it doesn't work. Okay, we're gonna take this. We're gonna do the same technique as always, putting a little ball inside. And then mixing it with the dryer. Is Mathieu with you in Frankfurt? Usually, yes. Right now, no. No, he's been away for business trip. But yeah, when he's not, it's always a bit complicated to communicate, to do some stuff. There is process, for example, that need, of course, the approval of the manager, and so it takes some time when he's not here, because mostly when he's not here on business trip, there is like a time shift, like a time delay with the different time zone, and so it's a bit hard to communicate and to work together because we are not on the same time zone. Yep. Tack. It's about that time again. More cupcake. My god, I need to pay attention to the chat now. Can you imagine this? Time shift. Yeah, teleport to tomorrow. That's how it works. That's how it works. In order to work more efficiently, you time travel. What if I don't need anything to clarify for manager? Manager has no clue how to do anything, only walk around basically. And for that, they are paid double your salary. I'm trying to go a bit slowly. I mean, she's right. You should become the manager then. So you can whoop all day. Okay. Is it mixed properly? I think it is. Yep. He's paid way more as he's part of the owner family. Of the company I worked in. Basically got ended parts as inheritance. But soon the company is under, so good riddance. I thought I didn't, when I read Lulo, I thought it was his name. I was like, what? Is he outing it like that in front of everybody? That can be dangerous. No. It could be finished, so I'm not far off. I think last year it took as income and such like 7 times my salary. Wow. For a manager right above you, that's insane. That's insane. I mean, I say that I don't know much, but that seems insane. Why did I put it here? I have the wet palette now. I need to use it. Yep. Oh yeah, this is dangerous. This is the needle, acupuncture needle that I use to unclog everything. Now, I wish I was paid 7 times more than Maki. I don't know his salary, but no matter his salary, I wish I was paid 7 times his salary. Seven times every salary is already a big salary. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating. Maybe not every salary, but... It's a bit too much. I need to dilute the paint a bit. And to dilute the paint, what's better than water? Yep. And what's better than putting water straight up on the mattress that I'm painting right now? Awesome. I mean, if it makes stain, that can give some good look to the paint. Okay. And right now, you are most likely paid like 13 times my salary. Oh yes, for sure. Even if the wage was low in Finland, I'm sure it wouldn't beat this. Anyway, I'm not even sure why we started this conversation. It's probably wise to not finish it. I'm still on the corporate channel. So I'm doing the light part like that. And then I think that what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna tap it with the Q-tip. And let it dry a bit too much. So it doesn't, yeah, I let it dry too quickly. Yep. How can I mix it more? Maybe I need to dilute it a bit more again. Or maybe you are just sniffing all that income as paint. Maybe I spent all of it for that. But thankfully, at least I don't have to pay for my paint. Otherwise, what would I be sniffing? But our budget went over by 700%. Where did you get all that paint? I did order some paint recently, and yeah, it sounds realistic actually. Because this is fucking expensive. Like I'm very lucky to do it corporate. Because if I had to pay the paint for my hobby, damn, I wouldn't have much money left at the end of the month. It's already not the case, but I think the wash is gonna make everything better with this. I don't remember if I have a brown wash or no. It would be awesome if I had. I think I have. Instead of a black one. I'm already looking forward to handing over the rain to you all. Spare lens, whatever. You have too much neon. Yeah. Well, I tried it again and I'm really not convinced. The yellow is nice, and the yellow reacts to UV as a like black light, which is nice. But the rest, I don't know. I don't know if I'm not using it correctly or if I'm just expecting too much. But I must say that I'm not really seeing the neon in it. And I look at tutorial online and they just use it as is, like they don't do anything special. I don't know, it's not really convincing. Yeah, this will have a lot of crack because this is where the head is. But I need some water. My god, I need to stop doing it. I keep putting water on the thing. Oh, and yes, I didn't answer you, but yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing this new spare. Whoopla! Oh no, okay, it's okay. I thought it was the rubber wasn't installed. Okay. Now on the wet palette like that, it looked like dookie. It's crazy. It looked like I had a little accident on my wet palette. It's a bit disgusting. It's awful. Oh no, the placement of the oh no. To make it like it's Lucy had an accident. No, let me move it. Let me move it. No. And now it looks like the bottle is leaking. No. But the thing is, it needs to be there if I want to use it. No, okay, let me move Lucy then. It's disrespectful. Wait, where is it? Where even are you? Ah, window capture. Okay. Yeah, but then there is my mic. Why I don't care. Listen. It's okay. It happened to the best of us. What am I saying? It doesn't. Up. Oh, look at this. Isn't it amazing? Doesn't it look so good already? Oh, I know what I'm gonna do after that. I see the effect of the dry brush with this color. I know what I'm gonna do. I need to do a bit more impact like that. A 3 kg ABS will be enough, hopefully. I think it's I hope it's gonna be enough. Mostly because if you use more than that, then that means that the lens is gonna be quite heavy. Hopla. I mean, it depends because there is the support also, but still. Yep. I'm doing the size. Time to eat some chips. I want chips too, but not at the PC, bad for the keyboard. Yeah, I understand. Thankfully, my keyboard is a bit further. Which chips did you eat? I don't know what to think about it. It's not an ad at all. It's Vaza Crunchy Bite Cheddar. I don't know what to think. It's okay. I don't know. I don't know if I like it or not. Okay. I need to go quicker. And to go quicker, we're gonna take a bigger brush. Yep. Yep, we're taking this one back. Vaza, I only know them for knackbröt. Yeah, I guess, I assume it's the flat one. I really like this. Never eaten that before. That's the first time that I tried them too. And it's okay. I don't know. Now it's a bit more efficient. Yep. Doing this to waste a bit of paint to dry the brush. Mostly because I still have a lot of paint on it. Yep. Then yeah, I think I just need to dry the brush. At that point, it's not efficient. Saturating it, and then I dry it on the paper towel, and then yeah. They need to be light because it need to it shouldn't cover the red one from before. Okay, I think that's okay. That's okay. Okay. If I do it a bit too much, it's covering up, which is not what we want. Bonjour, bonjour, Sébastien. There is so much Sebastian on this stream, I don't know why. I think it's a very, very common name in the community. Just dip it in the paint jug. Yeah, I need to be careful with which jug, because right now I have plenty of jug around me, and one of them is the cup I'm drinking from. So I need to be careful. I think Sebastian is gonna be it's gotta be the most popular name on the channel. There must be an explanation to this. There must be a trend here. In the 80s, I think it's very popular. I think that's the explanation, yeah. It's the age. But I need to look at what's the average age of the channel. But I mean, at least in France, Sébastien, Seb. Yeah, I think it went from probably that the trend died in 95, I would say. Trying to think about the Sebastian I know in my life. How old they are. Seb. Yeah, I would say from 80 to 90. 95 maybe. Late 90. I don't know. I was born in the 90s, not 80s. Yeah, but I'm saying 95. I am an IA Sebastian. And on YouTube, IE Sebastian. Seem to be more common in France. Yeah. Yeah, because we don't say, you say Sebastian, I guess. And in France, we say Sébastien. Which is IE. Bien. Le mien. Le tien. Rien. Bien. French class. And also, yeah, for the 80s, it's mostly in France. In other country, I don't know, it might be different. Yep, the trends are different. Just like, I don't know, my generation, for example, we have a lot. I mean, my generation later, we had a lot of Kevin. Kevin is my generation. Antoine. Antonio. Antoine is, I would say, between 90 and late. Yeah, between 90 and 98, yeah. Enzo, it's 2003. to 2010. I wasn't there. Do you know if we are getting 100 spool or just one? So, the latest news that I have is that you get 100 spool, and I'm not joking. That's what I understood from the thing, and I asked several times, and they confirmed me this. But I don't know if it's a miscommunication on my side with our Chinese team or if it's real. So, I guess we will see when you will receive it. But the last news is that yes, you do receive 100 spool. Spool, not kilo. So same, I don't know what it means. If it's 50 gram spool, if it's 250, if it's 5 kg. Get ready, that's all I have to say. Maybe I overdid this level a bit. Like now it almost looks like a medieval bag lever. It doesn't look like a... We have to remember that it's a hospital seat lever. Not a... Maybe I overdid a bit. Exactly, Keke. Yeah. And for example, Mathieu. Our manager. Mathieu. Mathieu is quite common. But Mathieu, there is Mathieu of my generation. And older. It's the same. It's the same. It's between the 80s and the 90s. Nicolas. This. Every generation. Every generation. There is not a lot, but there is every time. Every generation of the Nicolas. Yep. I'm tapping a bit to blend some brush stroke and also to give a bit more volume to the most used part of the bed. It also helps quite a lot with blending the line. Kevin has a very poor reputation in Germany, like misbehaved kids. Yeah, I mean, I would say it's the same in France, but not that much anymore, mostly because there is so much of them. There is so much Kevin that it's not as bad. It was, it's not anymore. Is it Nicolas or something else? It's the second. Nicolas. That's the writing. That's the way you write it. But as most thing in France, you don't pronounce the S at the end. So it's Nicolas. Nicolas, but written with a S. It's, I mean, it's the French way to write it. It's the most common way to write it in France. And the most common way to pronounce it. It's the French way. I got free call today from a freight company in Greece, but haven't ordered anything. Okay. I think assuming it's spam, though I did briefly think of you guys. No, I think it's too early. But if they really want something, they will call again. Yeah, I think it's... And from Greece? I mean, I think it's too early, to be fair. And from Greece, it's a bit weird, but could be. Could be. Sometimes they have a burst of efficiency. So... I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Hope everybody could saw the eclipse and the shooting star. We didn't even talk about it. Yeah. I didn't see the shooting star. Maybe there is still some shooting star tonight. I never saw a proper shooting star night on my side. But I did see the eclipse somewhat. Partially. I think it's too early. Usually they wait until everyone respond. Yeah, and with the stock and the thing like that, I don't know. I think it's a bit early, but maybe to be fair. We never know. I should have done a bit of leather like that on another part to try the clear coat. You see how it will react. Oh, this brush is nice for this kind of dry brush. So yeah, the eclipse, my god. I had some, luckily I already had some glasses that I used for the last eclipse that I saw, which was 2 years ago in Canada. I'm lucky I see 2 eclipses in 2 years. So that was nice. The problem that we had is that where we live, I mean in Frankfurt it's not a full eclipse. And since it was late, the sun was down, and so most of the eclipse before the maximum, the sun was behind the trees and behind the skyline, so we couldn't see it. But we still saw quite a lot. Someone who previously worked at SUNLU always called me by a different shorter nickname, like Seba, Sebi, Sebu. She made up another one almost each time. She once wanted a nickname for a name too and asked me what version of the European name she used as Western name would be good. I said in German the name is often shortened as Sabi, but she said that sounded bad in Chinese. Too close to Shabi, which is an insult. Yeah. Well, that's funny to see the name that they use, the European name. Yeah. Hello Sabi, this to me. Oh, insulting. Let me see if I had a picture. Couldn't see it either. It was already setting behind our house. Yeah, that's the issue that we had. It was behind the trees. I did take somewhat of a picture. You can kind of see the thing here. It was at the beginning. Wait, do I have another? No, I don't. Yep. Is that PC power button light? Yeah, it kinda look like it, yeah. Yeah, it kinda look like it. Wait, I have another one. From when I was in Canada. Where is it? Ah, now this is better. This is better. This was when I was in Canada. Total eclipse. Look at this. This is nice. You could see the total thing. You can see it moving when it was just partial. Yep. This is nice. This is nice. Lovely. Now that you mentioned Canada, we are heading to Holland again for 3 days. The place is called Little Canada. I wish I was going. I wish I was going to Holland. I wish I was going to Amsterdam. Imgo.com. These are 2 photos that I took yesterday. Oh wait, let me see, let me see. Up. I'm just gonna replace this by a dot. Ah, nice. Look, we can see it. We can see it. This is nice. This is very, very nice. Like almost complete. Lovely. Congratulations. This is very nice. I have to go. See you, see you. Have a good night. But yeah, I didn't look though. I didn't see the stars, the falling stars, the whatever, the meteorite rain shower. I don't know how we call it again. In the city, it's always a bit complicated. Okay, time for the clear coat. I just realized that I spent more than 1 hour doing this. It's totally irresponsible. Oh, no. I was about to do a big mistake. No clear coat for me. Ah, see? Flesh. Carne. That's the one that we're gonna take. It's a red wash. That's gonna be perfect for the leather. Yap tag is missing. Let me add it now. You know what? Where are the tag? Here. Yap. Yapper, yapping. We're gonna say yapping. Yap. Yapper. Oh, you can only enter up to 10 tags at the same time. Okay, I'm gonna remove Pragmata because for obvious reason. I guess we're gonna keep Yap. Hopla. Done. We have Yap. Tack. Is it stretched over several days? Probably just as many today as yesterday. Yes, usually it is. Yeah. Perseid meteor shower. Meteor shower. That's the... I wasn't far away. Yes. And I need to check. I need to check exactly what the detail of it. I didn't do it. Because ideally I would leave the city. I would go a bit away. To be able to sit better in a field or whatever. Damn, I realized especially when I was in high school, I was really much into astronomy, and I was way more into everything, into spatial exploration, astronomy in general. Like I had a telescope, and now I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. Okay, I'm gonna mute so I can shake. Okay, is it good? I don't know. Nah, not quite. This one is really hard to mix. There's a lot of pigment at the bottom. I don't know how to mix it properly. Like, because... I should do this like that. Okay. Yep. I tried to take photo of it like 60-second exposure in the last year a few times, but always only when the exposure just ended, the large one appeared. It's always the same. And remind me, I'm gonna do it right after. I'm gonna get a tripod for my phone. I'm gonna get a tripod for my phone for the long exposure too. I will do it now, otherwise I will forget. We're getting somewhere. This one is so hard to shake. You can see that the color here is not the same as here, because it's not properly shaken. Like there's all the pigment at the bottom there. You can see the bottle, we can see the... And you see here, there's pigment there, so it is working, it is moving, but we need more than just that. We need to do it more and more. Okay. Here I go again. Okay, hopefully now it's gonna be good. And hello, Kenneth! It's still not good, I think. It's better, but it's still not... Still not perfect. This is crazy. I should do it like and leave it in the shaker for... Some people posted phone pictures from the Eclipse yesterday. Obviously too good quality for this kind of zoom with a phone, because the AI feature of the camera just imagine how it would look like. And the funny part, some of this AI improvement, especially on Samsung phone, imagine they are looking at the moon and added the typical moon surface to the partially covered sun. Completely slop. I would love to see this, because that's the thing. I have a Samsung, and I know that it does this. Whisper the phone mount I just got. Ah, thank you, thank you. I mean, for now, I'm just gonna use a proper, like, specific one. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna go get it now. Just to finish on Samsung, yes, I know that it's improved the picture. The thing is that when it's done on the moon, for example, it's done lightly enough that it doesn't look sloppy. It still look realistic, like. But it's clear that on the Eclipse. But I would like to see the difference. I would like to take proper pictures of the moon without the AI and without the... I need to try. Ah, it's still way better. It's still way better. We can see the color difference is it's not as bad as before. Okay, I'm gonna get the thing. I don't know where is my Gorilla Grip. Where is it? Well, if this tripod otherwise. I don't know. I had a gorilla grip, but otherwise I have this to hold the phone like. Yep. Friend smartphone added a moon texture to Solar. It was a Reddit thread. Oh, Majid. I'm gonna look. This month's Prusa Slicer 3.0 is maybe coming. Ooh. Ooh. Wait. Reddit. But I can't find it on Reddit. Weird. Oh my god, there is a whole thread of why is it fake? How the proof updated post. I mean, probably that's I don't know. It is improving, that's for sure. But okay, I will look. First, I want to see the what you sent me, Builder's Mark. Phone mount. Ah, okay, okay. I thought it was a. Ah, yes. I thought it was a 3D printer. My bad. A 3D printed thing. I had to do this. Ah, yes. I see. Tommy from Prussia wrote probably end of August. Ooh, well, that's exciting. I think we're gonna do one last round of shaking the paint. Sorry, everybody. Sorry for the wait. We didn't do anything today, but it's for the greater good. So this paint will finally be well shaken, well shook, well mixed. Just yap more. Yeah. The thing is that I trust my thing. I mean, it's not mine, but I still trust it because it's reinforced with a screw and everything. Like the drill is not holding on plastic, but it's still 3D printed. So I'm still not taking any chance, and I'm not putting my feet in the way. And if it breaks, who's gonna clean the carpets? I trust Valero enough to have a strong bottle. Maybe it's delusional from me. Probably. But otherwise, the answer is me. Nobody else. Okay. And thank you, 3DNT, for following. Welcome to the channel. I think if I read your username correctly, 3DNT Printing, I think you're here because we just added the Yap tag. Welcome to the Yap channel. They're also streaming. Ah, okay. Sorry, I don't know much about. I was about to say about 3D printing stream, but no, about generally non-French speaker stream. I only watch French on stream, and even there, I just watch a handful of them. So, well, yeah, but now that I shook it, the wash is not diluted enough. What the hell? It's not a wash anymore, it's a paint. Yep. And if you are also streaming, that's nice, because that means that I have more channel to raid when you are streaming. Because I never know who to raid, and there is not much 3D printing creator to raid. Also because we don't stream at the same time, but okay, let's see how it looks. Or if I ruined everything. That's why I'm doing it at the bottom like this. That's why I'm doing it at the bottom, because that's where David is sitting. So if there is a mistake, it won't show too much. And to be fair, I'm not sure that this red that we took 2 hours to mix is the right color for this. Maybe the black would have been enough. We love the 3D printing community. Another moment to check a few streams and add a few more follow to all these other great maker and creators. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. The lounger looks so cool. Well, when it's gonna dry... Wait, didn't I have a blower? Eh? Yes, I did. Where did I put it? Here it is. Look at that. Now we can speed up the paint. Sorry for that. I wanted to try. It does look okay. It does look okay. Do I prefer it? Or do I prefer the black one? To be fair, I might prefer the black one. I guess it generally makes sense to raid anyone, even if you can't find a 3D printing related stream. Yes, probably best to raid semi-big one, then that are not too large, that they just ignore it, but maybe give a shout out to your channel so you can grow the channel a bit. I mean, I'm gonna tell you my strategy. First, I try to raid makers. Not necessarily 3D printing, but at least makers. So that's why sometimes we raided people that were making woodworking, glassworking, this kind of thing. So makers is always a plus. Not necessarily, but also because when I look for a channel to raid, I filter it by category often, and so I take makers most of the time. So that's the first thing. Then in terms of viewership, I try to have someone who's in the same range of viewership as what we are currently having. So for example, right now we are 15. I would take someone who's in between, like, either like less than 20. I would take less than 20 probably. But that depends. Like it can it darkened the thing. I like it. See, we did all this work to basically just use the black. Okay, but now what if I use this one? On top of the black. To bring a bit color, because the black attenuated the dry brush. And then, after that, if possible, I try to do something that's matching the stream, and if not, well, I see something that I would enjoy, or I don't know. It's actually super efficient. Yeah, now I did it a bit too much and it attenuated a bit too much the dry brush. No, we're just gonna continue with the black, I think. I have to go for a bit. Pusha FAQ stream with 3.0 news coming back soon. Are they streaming on Twitch too? With news, of course. Ah, nice. Because if they do, we'll raid them. No, we won't, because they will probably finish before us. YouTube, yeah. And I don't do raid on YouTube. I don't know if you can raid on YouTube. But anyway, I don't. And also sometimes I don't raid because I'm in a bit of a rush. Because I don't want to spend too much time looking for a channel to raid. That's why I'm always open to suggestion. Not that I'm always taking it, but I'm still always open to suggestion. And okay, maybe I overdid it. Maybe I won't like that. Need to see how it dries. And also, because for example, the paint stream are way chiller. I have more time. I'm less stressed by the time. But when we are talk show, we are 2 people, so I don't want to make the other one wait. And sometimes looking for someone to raid can be a bit can take a bit of time. That's it. So yeah. And that's a bit of a shame because that's when we have the most viewer. So when the raid is the most interesting one. And also the thing, and that's me, but I never that's a real problem that I have. But I never stay for the raid, which is not good at all, but I never stay. I look for members of the community maker first, DG second, and new interesting content second. Like we promoting other. We like promoting, yeah, it's always nice. It's such a pleasant thing to raid someone, because it's such a pleasant thing to being raid too. And so that's I love this feature, to be fair. I love it. Okay, I need to, yeah. That's what this community was found on. Great builds or design with the recognition of other that help you along the way. Open source. Open source stream. Because I rarely stream lately. They had a regular stream a few years ago. I mean, you need to find motivated people to do it, and to be fair, when you're a corporate, it can be tough. It can be tough because it's not the same to stream on a corporate channel and to stream on your own channel. At that point, since I'm always streaming, I'm almost considering this as my channel, and which is a mistake. But even there, I think I'm less well-behaved than other corporate stream. But even there, I'm not fully free. If I was on my channel, I would be a bit more unhinged. And so it's complicated to stream on a corporate channel. Like 6 years ago, when they had one of the first stream, I went there and asked, hello, is this the Annette A8 support stream? Open source forever. I wish we had more open source to share, and we were more involved in open source. That's a discussion that I had with the R&D. To be fair, as a filament manufacturer, we have less... there is less thing to share overall. It's not like we are going to make the filaments open source. But yeah, it's such a nice part of the community. And especially since for corporate, open source is very... It's complicated. It's very complicated, and shout out to Prusha to maintaining it, because it's very complicated to it's a very competitive market, very innovative market, and so not blocking your innovation behind what's the name, like a patent. It's tough. It's tough. That's why we stream late night here in the EST zone. It's easier to be free, to be you without certain restriction. Yes, of course. And the thing is that I mean, for me, for example, the time zone doesn't really matter. I'm still corporate at the end of the day, and like I still have to behave. I'm still representing the company, even though sometimes I tend to forget it. And maybe not the how to say, maybe not the best PR in this matter. Hey, at least it's honest. That's also one of the things that that I said to the manager when I start working for SUNLU, and we knew that we were gonna live stream. It was about authenticity and honesty, and if we want to stream on Twitch, especially, we need to not fake. We should not fake, because otherwise it's, especially on stream, it's so easy to spot someone who fake, who's not natural, who's hiding. And if there is, for example, question that we don't want to answer because they are annoying question or whatever, well, we don't answer. We say it. We say, okay, I cannot answer that. We say the truth, basically. Okay, it's up. I'm just doing this because I put a bit too much black there, and I don't like that. But overall, I like the finish of it. Which company? I don't know. I don't know. Are the new Prusha printer even open source anymore? Several almost seem to be more open source, but they lack a bit of customer support compared to Prusha. Yes, they are. They are, but they are under a new license. I don't remember what it is. It's a new type of license, of open source license. From what I understood, basically, the thing is that the license that they had before was basically made because there wasn't much open source license. And so the one that they used was initially made for software. And so it wasn't really adapted to hardware machine. And so it had quite a lot of flaws. And so now they are under a new open source license that protects specifically machine. And I don't know exactly the bottom of it. But basically there is it is open source, but you cannot steal it you cannot use it to sell, basically. It's not a commercial license, I think. Which company? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not working at all for this company here. Or the one written everywhere on this channel. From what I know, the core one is a hybrid approach. Yeah, not fully open source. I don't remember exactly the bottom of it. Prusha have been the king of customer support. Creative will throw free part at you problem, but don't really know the answer to your issue. Customer support is tough. Customer support is very tough. It's always a big issue, yeah. I'm just gonna try to wipe this. There's a bit of some certain stain. Like that. Okay. What do we think? Wait, I'm just moving this so we can see a bit better. What do we think? Does it look good? I think I'm gonna put the clear coat. I think I'm gonna put the clear coat to make it very shiny. I think you need to start from the beginning. Exactly. That's what we're gonna do. No, but I'm a bit like, to be fair, the wash was maybe unnecessary. I'm not fan of the wash, of the finish that it have. To be fair, also there is this we have to consider. So plus so yeah, maybe we overdid it a bit. Maybe it wasn't fully necessary, especially the bottom here. Okay, let me just see. Wait, I wanted to see. What did I want to see? This. I don't know. I don't remember. I wanted to see something, to check something on the stream. But I don't remember. Okay, we're gonna apply the clear coat. Tack. I just need some alcohol. Yeah. Perfect. The main customer complaint about SUNLU are not product related since they stopped selling 3D printer. Yeah. But about the store, shipping delay, unavailable inventory that still somehow was sold mainly. Yeah, we have a lot of problem with the stock, restocking. And it's a worldwide thing. The thing is that the demand is way higher than the production. And that's why you have so much delay and so much sold out filaments. And no matter the filament manufacturer, I mean, no matter, we'll probably find some exception, but mostly no matter the filament manufacturer. And I'd say that, it's not to brag or anything, but SUNLU is, I don't remember the exact position, but it's top 3 filament manufacturer in the world in terms of production, quantity of production. I think it's even top 2, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's even top 1. No, okay, I don't remember exactly, but it's in the big 3 company, and yet the production is still not following because the demand is so high. The demand is so high that and opening a factory take time. Working on the equipment, it take time, and that's also mainly of the nature of the product that we are selling. Should be the largest one, actually. I don't... Yeah, second largest. That's the thing. I don't remember exactly. I don't want to say something wrong. So that's why I know that it's in the top 3. I had the number 2 in mind, but maybe it's number 1. I don't remember exactly. And it's mostly due to the nature, as I said, of the product. Is that the problem with filament is that a line of production equal a type of spool. You want PLA red, you need to stop a production line, and the production line will only do PLA red. You cannot do several colors at the same time, cannot do several material at the same time, and that make it very complicated. Of course, you change your line, like you change the color of your line. When you're done doing your PLA red and you want to do PLA white, you can change it and do PLA white. but it requires change. It requires like you can do it continuously. If you want to do all your color continuously, you need as much color, as much line of production as you have color and material, and even in some way the spool. If you're on 2 kg, 1 kg, 3 kg, usually this is just the last part of the line that you can change, but still that's still another part to change. So that's why it's so complicated and so long to have a very efficient production line. And why some color are missing, why some filament are missing, because you don't have you never have enough line. Yep. Yep. Sorry. Larger square footage factory space and expanding. Yes, they are expanding. They are building some more. SUNLU, Polymaker, Isan, Kexel, I think in this order. I don't think so. I mean, maybe I'm on old number. There was a tour of the facility. Yes, we did a stream in the facility. We did a stream in the factory in January when I was in China. And if I go back, I will do it again, but a bit differently. I will try to be a bit more professional with it. Yep. I'm gonna explain why, Sebastian, but I think there was something else. There was a statement from the SUNLU rep who was showing them the facility. It was massive. Yeah, it's big. The facility is very big and it's expanding. Yeah. I'm back. If I'm right, we may get a Core 1 Plus. I gotta run. That is looking good. I think the clear coat was a good ad. Yeah, I mean it gives this shine to the lava. Maybe it's a bit too shiny though. I guess we will see. Okay, I need to be quick because it dried quite quickly though. Yes, so I don't want to say anything wrong. Again, it's my hypothesis and it might change. It was also maybe outdated data, but I think that the top 3 manufacturer was SUNLU, not in necessarily in this order, but the top 3 was SUNLU, Isan, and another manufacturer that have a Chinese name. It's not part of the known brand, and under this manufacturer is different brand, including Polymaker and some other brand. Now it might change because I know that Polymaker increased a lot and had their own production line. But for a long time, they were also not making part of their filament, I think. I know that they increased a lot lately, but for a long... Oh, no, I'm saying bullshit, I think. Just that for a long time, they were not in the top 3. So I don't know if it's still the case. And I don't remember the name of the third company with the Chinese name. It's not a known brand because it's not selling under its name directly. It was a maker, surely. Oh yeah, and I'm talking about volume. Yeah, I'm talking about volume, not price. I'm talking about volume of filament. Hoping the new US factory will be close enough to get a tour. I still don't know exactly where it is. I don't know if it's settled or no. So I don't know. I know that it's very complicated and there was a lot of question around it to choose the best place. But I don't know. Okay, I think we're almost done. I'm gonna look. There is a bit of clear coat to put at the bottom mostly. But yeah, A factory in the US would be a huge plus to free the market and to have more stock everywhere else. It's complicated. Even opening a new factory is complicated. Because opening a new factory often come also with issue. Because it's you need to train the employee, there is a lot of quality issue at the first when in the opening of the factory. So yeah, there is a lot of issue like this. Chayo, what about Chayo? What did I miss? Sorry. But no, they don't have their own factory, no, Chayo. Yeah, they all have Chinese name. I just use the name of the biggest known brand that they sell. Yeah, but the thing is that, for example, Isun, the name is Isun. SUNLU, the name is SUNLU. I mean, SUNLU is I don't remember, but Chuhai SUNLU something. But it's SUNLU, like there is SUNLU in it. Up. How is it looking? It's very shiny. We're gonna let it dry very well to see how it ends up. It's very shiny, but I think that with the matte yellow on the side, it's gonna look good. It's very, yeah, that's definitely shiny. All this time for that. All this time for that. So are you saying I should start a company named SUNLU? Yeah. SUNLU. Poly-SUNLU maker. But instead of the Y, you put a E. Or Paul E. I don't know. Several people mixed up SUNLU and Isun already, thought it belonged together. Ah, no, it doesn't belong together at all. And I'm insisting on the doesn't belong at all. Because a lot of brands don't manufacture their own filaments. And again, mainly there is 3 big manufacturer of filaments, and then the brands are buying from this and putting their name on it. So you could say, for example, that I'm not gonna name any, but that 2 brands are the same. It's a possibility because it comes from the same factory. But Isun and SUNLU are 2 very distinct brands. It's like not coming at all from the same line, not coming from the same factory. Like complaining in the SUNLU Facebook group about Isun. I don't know if they still do it, but I think now it's pretty known. Or maybe it's just because I'm part of it, so I don't realize. Bani SUNLU Lab. Yep. That could work. You need to add all the other one, Kexel and Polymaker to it too. Okay, so what are we doing now? Because I cannot mask this because we need it to dry. If we want to do more leather, we have this leather to do. But we did already quite a lot of leather. And the thing is, I don't want to start the airbrush. Maybe we can try to paint this by hand. I mean, we have the boots still. We start the boots last time. We could do the boots. Up. Basically, we had the black here, then gray, and the blue. Wolf. And we needed to do another coat of black. We're gonna do it after. First, we're gonna paint the matte gray, which is a mesh. So it should be something like like this. Ocean Grey, perfect. Ocean Grey from Tamiya. It's an acrylic alcohol base, so we will clean it with alcohol. That's okay. That's what we're gonna do. It shine a brilliant white. Yeah, it really looks like moon boots, and we're gonna change it to paint it in grey. Everything is grey apart from the strap. Okay. Oh, finally, also, it's gonna interest everybody. Everybody is gonna be so thrilled to learn this. I finally finished Return of the Obra Dinn. I can add it to the shelf of my finished game. Without cheating, I must say I was tempted at one point because I was stuck. I didn't know what to do. I need to fin this paint. I didn't know what to do. I was stuck, and then Tamiya, yeah. I was basically overthinking everything. I was overthinking everything, and that's it. The answer was way easier than everything. To explain, how to explain without? No, I cannot explain without spoiling. But the answer was way easier than. Okay, I'm gonna try to explain without spoiling. Basically, the principle, the scenario of Return of the Obra Dinn is that you need to investigate an empty boat, an empty ship, empty vessel, to discover what happened. And for this, you have a watch that allows you to go back in time to rewatch some scene that happened on the boat. And you have a little book and notebook, and you need to identify each person that you see in these memories, and you need to say how they disappeared, and if, for example, they died, how they died, and who killed them. And you need to do this with the whole crew of the ship. And basically it's deduction in investigating. It's like, because you have the name of all the crew and their position, but you don't know who they are, etc. And so, for example, I don't know, like if in a speech one person is called captain, well, you're pretty sure that it's the captain. This kind of thing. Or like if they call them by the name, or like, for example, there is an example, one during a dialogue, one person say, "You killed my brother." So, since there is this dialogue, we know that this person have a brother. And so we'll go look at the registry, and we look for two persons with the same family name. And we assume that the person speaking is one of them. Anyway, you do a whole investigation like that. And at the end, I was stuck because I couldn't finish the game. I don't know why I was like I didn't know what to do. And basically, it's just that I miswatched one of the scene, and a person, like I put the wrong reason of the death of a person. Like it was the right person, just not the right reason of the death. And that's it. That was so easy. I'm signing off for today. The couch is calling. Have a great night. Have a great night. I have to be up early tomorrow for acupuncture. Ooh. Hope you enjoy the rest of the stream and have a great evening. You too, you too, you too. Thank you for being there, and thank you, Gromy Reeby, for subscribing on YouTube. Welcome to the stream. And it's a very special game because it's The graphic are very special. It imitates old computer. And you can change the color as if you are playing on an IBM, on a Commodore, or the base graphic is as if you are playing on a Macintosh, like the old Macintosh. And that's a very, very weird graphic design, and it looks awesome. And the story is awesome, and its soundtrack is awesome. It's an awesome game. Made by Lucas Pope, who is the one who made Paper Please, which is Paper Please is way more famous than Return of the Obra Dinn. Probably seen it. Also very, very nice. And all the game that he's making, he make them alone. He make the music, he make the development, everything alone. I mean, not everything. For example, the dialogue are dubbed by other people, or the translation is done by other people, but most of the game is made by him. Okay, this is way too shiny. This is way too shiny. It's supposed to be a XF, so a matte paint, and yet it's way, way too shiny. I don't like that for the boots. Anyway, it's not even thinned enough anyway, this paint. Still a bit too covering. That's maybe why it's so shiny. Up. Need to be quick. I wish to finish these boots before the end of the stream at least. Okay, let's look at the seats also just to see how did it dried. Okay, now it's completely dried, so we can see the final shine of it. And now if we put David, it looked good. It looked good, but it's maybe too vintage of a leather. It's maybe too vintage of a leather. I don't know. I guess we will see. I guess we'll see what it will be. When there will be the yellow around it, it's gonna really change the look of it. So let's be patient. Now the camera is overheating. Oh, did I mix already the paints? I don't remember. Since I added the thinner. I don't know. Up. Too much paint on this. Yep, I have way too much paint on my brush. Need to be careful. I'm gonna remove my glasses, even though I cannot see the stream. The chat. But I need to be focused and to see what I'm doing. Anyway, it's not like I'm reading the chat. I'm a real streamer, meaning that I'm not reading the chat. No real streamer will read the chat. That's an amateur thing. Yep. Okay. Yep, voilà. Need to be careful also where I put my hands, my finger, to not touch too much of the fresh paint. I tend to put way too much paint though. Up. That's quite clean. And now I see that Maki sent a message because I recognize the pink. Also gotta get ready for bed. Long day ahead. Tomorrow. Take care. Chat. Take care. Nisholas. See you. See you next week. See you next week for the S4 Pro live stream. It's gonna be great. Thank you for being there tonight. Good night. Anyway, I'm not gonna stay too long. It's almost time for me to leave. Yep. Okay. Don't leave us. Don't worry. I will be back. I will be back. I don't know why I just had a... How do you call? Like a souvenir? Basically, I don't know why I just recalled my first ever live stream that I did on Skyrim. It was the first ever live stream that I ever did in my life. It was a solo live stream. And I did it on Skyrim. It was... I don't know when. And it was terrifying. It was terrifying. Also because it was the first time ever that I show my face on internet. It's not really true, but it was the first time that I really had like a connection with people. Like people could see me, judge me, this kind of thing. Like I had like a video with my face, but it was really not the same. I never did like a YouTube channel, for example, with a podcast or whatever. And so it was the first time that I really had the direct interaction. And it was both terrifying and not depressing, but I don't know, it was scary overall. Pusha XL Plus is coming! Whoa! That's nice. That I want to see. That I really want to see. I will ask them to send me one. I mean, I don't know when, but if they say that it's coming, would make sense if it was at Form Next. Yep. And yeah, it was terrifying. I remember that because first pressing the start button on OBS, and then I mean it was at first it wasn't OBS, I was Streamlabs, and then showing your face, speaking, and then there is nobody. So, which is totally normal because it's a channel with literally 0 follower, and you start a stream on Skyrim. Like, of course there is nobody. I wasn't expecting anybody, but it's yep. And so you still need to speak. You still need to play. You still need to entertain. You still need to do your stuff. So you start talking alone, introducing yourself, talking about Skyrim. I don't even, to be fair, I totally forgot what I said. Like, I don't even know if I introduced myself. And then start talking about Skyrim, doing the game. And I think, I don't know when, but some people came to the stream. Not a lot at first. At first, total, maybe I had like max 10 viewers total on the whole live stream. I don't know. First stream must be hard. Also here hard, I guess. Here no. Here not as much. I'm currently making a transcript of the stream and having it summarized. Thank you. Here not as much. I will come to it after, but yes, and especially like the first message that I received in the chat. First, because I was looking at the viewer count. And since I was monitoring my own live stream, I had at least always one viewer, which was myself, basically. So this is like a reference. And then you look at the viewership and you see 2 viewers. And you're like, oh my god, someone I don't know is watching me. And I'm terrified. And then it go back to 1, so you're depressed. And the first message I received in the chat, I don't remember what it was. It was about the game, or it was about, I don't know. And like, I probably became all red in the face. Panicked a bit, and then answer as I could. I wish I could see the clip. And there is no clip of that, but I wish there was a clip of this to see the reaction that I had. I probably must have I don't know what I said, but I must have panicked like crazy. And then you get hooked. And you get addicted to it. And you want to stream every time. And when I turned off the stream, I was like, okay, I want to do that. I want to do that more. I want to stream more. And now here, yes, it was stressful. It was stressful, mostly because also it's been a long time since I didn't stream. When I came back here, at least 1 year, I think. When I came here, so, and on top of that, it wasn't my channel. But the difference is that I wasn't alone doing it. I wasn't alone in front of the camera. And also there was automatically some people on the stream. Not a lot, but there was automatically some people because we advertised it. And some people were already following. And also we were both on Twitch and YouTube, meaning that we don't have music anymore. We were both on Twitch and YouTube, meaning it was way easier. More people. But yeah, I was stressed for sure. A bit, it was the stress of like an exam, like an oral exam or something like this when you... Like this, I don't know how to describe it. Or like when you need to do a speech in front of people, or this kind of stress. It wasn't like much of a intense stress. And also after like 15 minutes, that's okay. Like it disappeared. And it was okay. And same, you turn off the stream and you're like, whew, I want to do it again. And now I do it like, I'm not stressed at all when I turn on the stream. And not that there is a lot of people, but I'm not stressed at all. Even when we did our peak, I'm a bit more stressed. Sometimes I have a bit of a wave of stress. When we are being raided, for example. When we are being raided, and all of a sudden you have a peak of viewer or thing like this. It can be stressful, but just for a second. Now you have me. Thank you, Mali. No, but it's so important because the thing is that the viewer number is important, of course, because it gives you a feeling when you stream and you see a big number. You're like, it's very pleasant. It gives a very pleasant dimension to the stream. But the most important one is the participation of people in the chat. And this make a huge difference, because the hardest part of the stream is when you're alone in front of your camera, or alone. You can have viewer, but when you're in front of the camera and there is no chat. And you're like, okay, well, that's a bit tough. And that's a bit tough also because you need to continue speaking. You cannot stop. I mean, you can take break, but like you always need to yap, because you have to consider that if someone arrive on the channel now, they will leave as quickly as they arrived. And so you need to hook them. You need to, like, if they arrive and they see that there is someone not speaking at all, they're not gonna stay. And it sounds so like so basic as a sentence, but that's true. And so that's why a lot of people say, for example, don't look at your viewer number, viewer count. Do your stream just like as if there was 1,000 people, even though there is 0 people. Like the viewer count shouldn't matter. And it's true. It's true. The thing is that when you look at the viewer count, your behavior change. Unconsciously, your behavior change. You're stressed if there is more people than usual, and so you're not as like as smooth or this kind of thing. And if there is not enough people, well, you're just not in a good mood. I mean, that's what apply for me. When there is not a lot of people, when there is not a lot of people speaking, mostly, it's not irritating, but it's a bit depressing, and it puts you in a bad mood, basically. Like also because it's very tiring. It sound like I'm suffering, but which is not the case. But it's tiring, like emotionally. Love the word yap. Yeah. Not emotionally, no, it's not the right way to put it. It's tiring because basically you speak non-stop for 3 hours. Like, it's just that it's a bit tiring. And so if you do this without the reward of having people, then it really feels like a loss of effort in a way. Because in the end, the real pleasure of streaming is to interact with the chat. That's the biggest part of the stream, at least for me. And the opposite, if the stream went well and there was a lot of interaction, it was fun, I feel like the topic were interesting and all this, it's I got zoomies after the stream. I'm excited, and I got the post-stream zoomies. I'm full of energy after the stream, even after a 3-hour live stream. Like I'm like when I know that it was great, I don't stop speaking, I don't stop running around, and I don't know. Maybe that's just me. As long as there is someone who is enjoying the stream, it was worth it. Yes, and that's also the thing, is that sometimes that's also a bratty, spoiled behavior. Sometimes to be like, nobody's speaking. Yeah, you look at the viewer count, there is still like 10 people watching, which is still more than 90% of the stream on Twitch. It's crazy to say, but that's the case. And so it's always something to consider. Like 10 people, there is 10 people watching you, like spending their time watching you. They might not participate in the chat, but they are watching the stream. And as a streamer, sometimes you're like, oh yeah, but why don't you speak? But then I see how I am as a viewer. I never speak on the chat. I never speak. I'm always a lurker. I never speak. And so that's why I will never force anybody to speak in the chat. Like, lurk as you want. Especially on Twitch, when you look at the stats, most viewer are lurker and don't speak in the chat. You look at the number of people chatting and number of people watching, and you understand. Yep. I would like to at least finish the grey. Oh yeah, we'll have the time to finish the grey. 46, I will have the time to finish the grey. And so yeah, you should never be ungrateful to... like, if there is not a lot of people, or if there is not a lot of people chatting in the stream. And also something, I don't know how much it affects us. I think it does affect mostly the other streamer, the big streamer. Is that there was new Twitch policy about the bots mostly. And so, for example, you can, I think it's something to verify because the rule are always a bit dark. But you cannot watch 2 streams at once. I mean, you can, of course, but it's taken into consideration as if you were watching just one stream. If you're lurking with the tab open on the background, sometimes it doesn't calculate you. So it really is a bit more of the active viewer now that are being taken into account in the viewership, which mean that actually there is a bit more people, but yeah. 1% rule, 1% creator like the streamer itself, 9% comment, contribute, 90% lurker. Yeah, exactly. It's yeah, it's around 10% of the chat. XL plus, Core 1 Gen 2, Core 1 L plus. Okay, I'm curious to see all of them. All of them. I'm really curious to see all of them. Especially, I would say, especially the XL because it's the oldest of all the 3. So I'm curious to see what they bring to it. I don't know if they are gonna stay with it, or if they are gonna put index on it. I don't know. But for example, I will look at the stats right after to have an idea of how much people talk in the chat on our stream. Okay, I'm almost done with these shoes too. Okay. And on Twitch especially, because on Twitch it's very complicated you have 0 discoverability on Twitch. It's very, very hard to be discovered because there's a lot of streamer. There is so many streamer on Twitch. And you don't really have a FYP. You don't really go on Twitch to discover streamer. You often go there when you receive the notification of a streamer that you like, or you just go to your following page. You don't really browse to look for new stream. Some people do, of course, but it's really not the majority of the people. And so there's the discoverability is shit, and so you need to find a way to grow up. Core 1++, new 1.5 bells. Okay, interesting. Same all over the internet. Yeah, 3D model platform are probably similar. 1% designer, 9% maybe rate. Share printed results, 90% just download. Yeah, oh yeah. And like, think about your behavior. I mean, not you specifically, Sebastian, but my behavior. Like, I stream on as a work, but as a user, I download. I almost never upload. Even just posting or rating the model, or even just posting pictures of the model made, I almost never do. So yeah, I'm part of the 90%, and it's the case for, I mean, a lot of people, for 90% of the population. Go 1++, new universal nozzle wiper. Okay. Yeah, basically, they're implementing some mod that the community have made. Nozzle wiper, it's nice, but yeah. New expansion connector that reduce heat absorption. Okay. Faster print starts. This is good. This is good because the print start is quite shitty. I wish is being replaced by a locally hosted Core next variant. This is nice. This is nice. Can I ask you, are you using lacquer-based paint? No, I'm using acrylic paint. It's just that this paint is very thick because it's old and I didn't thin it enough. But this paint is Tamiya Paints acrylic XF, so a matte XF82 Ocean Grey 2. Gonna show you in a bit. But no, it's actually acrylic paint. So this paint is alcohol based, so meaning I'm washing it with alcohol. But I also have, so this is the Tamiya. Wait, let me close it and so I can show you. This is the Tamiya paint. Up. The Tamiya pot. And I also use Vallejo paint, like this, which is water based. This one we wash with water and we can thin with water. Mostly the Tamiya is for the airbrush. Mostly. Pusha 3.0 very soon. Likely this month. New favorite star filter to pin frequently change setting to the home page. Ah, nice. Nice. Calibration prints included from the first alphas. That's also nice. New 1.5 belts. Pulley must be swapped to significantly fewer VFA. There is already not a lot on the core one, but that's good. The swap is invasive. Motor have to come out. I'm crying right now. Yeah, it's often the case. It's often the case, but that's okay. That's okay. The thing that I would like them to change is the loading mechanism. The loading mechanism for swapping the filaments is bad. It's bad. It's too unreliable. And it's especially inadapted to how do you say? To TPU. I mean the switch. No, I mean basically when you need to load a new filament. Like the loading sequence of the filaments, like to swap, to change the filaments, or just to load a new one, or it's you're welcome, Pekorame. If you have any other question, it will be my pleasure to answer. This is not a nice like I'm not showing my best skill of painting here. Not that I'm a good painter, but it's a very thick paint. So it's not the best, but it's work. I always just load and just insert. The thing is that it depends on the filament that you use. If you use conventional PLA, ABS, it's okay. If you use a bit more special filaments, if you use more engineering filaments, it's a pain. It's a pain because I had a lot of filament that's broke in the angle of the PTFE, or not necessarily broke, but for example, that gets stuck, and so it's too hard to push because the PTFE is too long, And so I need to remove the top, push it manually inside. And the TPU is really not adapted to this. 2 years ago, you had the Creality K2 Plus at the SUNLU Formnext booth as kind of a collaboration, and Creality gave it to SUNLU to showcase it there. Do you know if something like that is also possible for this year? If you could get a tool changer printer, then you then can keep for the studio office if you put it on SUNLU booth at Formnext, or is it mainly that you would put printer there of customer brand that maybe buy the OEM filaments or something like that? So there is deal with mostly with China, with the printer that we can put on the booth. We don't always keep it. For example, we had a Creality that we didn't keep. But 2 years ago, we didn't keep the Creality. Last year, I don't remember if we kept the Anycubic though. Last year, I don't remember. But yeah, basically that's the deal that we are trying to do. I cannot tell you what we are working on deal like that. But yeah, basically that's what we try to do. We put your printer on our booth. In exchange, we can keep it for the office. Mostly that's how it works. And so yeah, we are in discussion. I cannot tell you who, what, etc. But yeah, we do. We did get, but for example, we got the Elegu Jupiter 2, the resin printer that was exposed at Dokobi. If you want to load, you can just insert filament and the Core 1 take it automatically. Yes. I have the Core 1 Plus. Look at this. Like it. Yes. But same, the filament sensor is a bit... it's a bit finicky. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it doesn't work. I don't know why, but sometimes it doesn't work. Which is a bit annoying. I need to recalibrate it. This is mostly because I use sometimes light color filament that doesn't really work well with the filament sensor. And mostly when I push it from the side, it gets in the corner right before entering, and then it doesn't enter. You need to push very hard to enter, which often doesn't work, or you need to remove the PTFE and manually put the thing in the extruder till it's on the sensor until it's grabbed. And yeah, and also for the TPU, it's not adapted to 90 TPU. The first or the second sensor, the second one, the one on the extruder, the one on the printer itself, on the print head itself. TPU, it's often jam. It print well, and then at a moment the TPU flex on the gear, make a little ball, jam in the right before entering the nozzle, and the thing is the sensor doesn't work. Even with the switch, yes, even with the switch, yeah. It's it's the way it's made, and it's also, again, it's mostly because I print weird ass filament. I print TPU 9095. I print PA carbon fiber, glass fiber, the lightweight also, the PLA lightweight. I print some weird thing, so that's why also. And I realized that there's a huge delay with this camera. Wow. Look at the delay in my mouse and the sound. That's crazy. Okay. Let me see. Who can we raid? I would have raid them, but it's in Spanish. I realized too late. There is so much knitting. I want to see something a bit related. On that Elegu, have you used the tapering tool to soften the edge of where the filament goes in. No. No, because I'm trying to think about what you mean, but no. No. No, I didn't. Also, Elegu, funny thing, the Neptune 4 Pro and 4 Max that we have, the filament sensor is completely destroyed. I mean, not destroyed yet, but it still works. But there is basically a filament inset, like a metallic inset, and it's worn out because the filaments like touch it so much that it worn out the brass. It's really funny. RC car tapering tool. No, I don't know what you mean. Send you a text on the process. Thank you. I had to do that to my Elegu. No, I didn't do it. Wait, are they on Twitch or no, Prusha, by the way? Would be funny. I'm not even following them. No. They are not. I don't even know if they have a Twitch channel. You said it's on YouTube, but... But I don't know who to send you to. Yeah, only YouTube, yeah. I'm gonna send you to... Let's paint some Elden Green paint. Oh, but no, we already raided them. Okay, sorry. Okay, some clay paint. That's gonna be nice. Hopla. Still some paint. That's still gonna be nice. So I'm gonna send you to Yudine Aki, who's streaming currently some clay. So that's, yeah, but I like to change a bit. We will raid again, but yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you here. We're gonna see each other on Wednesday, 19th of August at 8 PM for a giveaway, and mostly to speak about the S4 Pro, an update of the S4, as it's stated in the name. So see you there. Thanks for the stream. Thanks everybody for being there. It was nice. It was chill. And see you then on Wednesday. See, I cannot even speak anymore. Bye. Have a great night, everyone. I'm pressing this button. It's raiding very, very soon. Bye. See you.